Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm your friendly neighborhood PM here to give you your top 3 points of the week. Now, the market's been relatively choppy, and it does look like we're going to end the week down overall. So let's dive right into your top 3 points and see what was driving that. At point number 3, it was Tesla continuing their downward slide for 2024 so far, after they announced that they were going to further issue discounts on some of their models. One of such model is the Model Y, their SUV version of their car. Now, on that model, they're issuing discounts upwards of $5,000 for some of the models. So if you're in the market for a car, in particular, you're interested in a Tesla, now might be a time to buy. At point number 2, it's rising oil prices. So we are starting to see oil climbing close to $90 a barrel. This is largely because OPEC has signaled that they're going to keep supply tight, even despite all the geopolitical tensions that are going on in the Middle East right now. So if you're needing to fill up your car this weekend or in the near term, maybe expect to see some higher prices at the pump. And then finally, point number 1 to round out our week, you saw the headlines earlier this morning. It was the hot jobs report that came in this morning. We saw non-farm payrolls blast past expectations of 230 to add over 300,000 jobs in the month of March. A lot of this was being driven by healthcare services and government jobs. Now, one key thing to this is as the labor market remains strong and resilient, that's great for jobs, but it does provide some headwinds to the Fed if they want to start cutting interest rates. So as the jobs market remains tight, the Fed will probably more than likely continue to push rate cuts further out into the future, which parlays us perfectly into what we're looking out for next week, which is CPI data. So the CPI data mixed with the labor market data that we got today is going to help give us some clarity on what the Fed is thinking come their next meeting, as well as when we could possibly expect that first rate cut. Now, more and more speculation is being considered as to, is it going to be 2 or 3 rate cuts? Well, more and more data coming out, more and more speeches from Chairman Powell will help give us that clarity, and we'll update you on this video next week as well. Now, that pretty much does it for this week's video and what we're looking to for next week. But as always, if you have additional questions, please reach out to your financial advisor or dig into the written weekend review. Otherwise, go enjoy the sunshine and have a great weekend. We'll see you the same time next week. Thanks. Bye.